So what I did is I started with a line here and I made it kind of curve a little, just a little bit. And that's the top. And then I went down to the bottom and I did the same shape down on the bottom. So I get the same line, so my lines match. Flower vase or pot look big. So I put two little lines. I want this to come out further. It's going to kind of come out. Just like that. Okay, so that is just the pot. So what we have to do is, so see how I have a line in the background? That is kind of like the table surface. So if we add this line, it'll make it look like it's sitting on top of a table. We're gonna go, so here's the pot. Maybe we'll go up and then we'll draw a line here. And then we skip the pot and we draw a line on the other side. There is sitting on a table now. So now let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. So I'm gonna draw 5 sunflowers. You could draw maybe as many as you'd like, but you could draw, we're gonna do 5. So I'm gonna start with my biggest flower and I'm gonna start with the circle. So here is the big circle for the center of the sunflower. And I'm gonna do the petals. That way I know that this flower will fit next to this flower, so they'll all fit together. So this sunflower, I wanna give it like little bumps all the way around and give it little bumps all the way around. Okay, so that is one flower. And I think I might add my stem right now. So I'm gonna add a stem. Okay, so I think I'm gonna move on to this one right here. So same thing, we're gonna do another circle. And I'm gonna make it so it's over here. And that way I can give myself some bigger petals. And then these ones are gonna and the same thing all the way around. It's okay because, you know, they're flowers in a vase. They tend to overlap when they're together. So there is that one. And let's see, maybe I should add a stem. Yep, I'm gonna add a stem for that one too. Same thing, just draw a line. And then we'll draw one more right there. And then I want to add, I have another big one. So a big flower, and I'm gonna add that one on this side. So I'm gonna start with the bigger circle first. And this one, I'm gonna also do pointed ones, but I'm gonna make these ones really pointed. So pointed triangles. And see, sometimes mine are overlapping. That is totally okay. And it looks like my stem is going in the pot over here. So I'm gonna make mine bend. So that way it looks like it's going inside the pot. I've got 1, 2, 3. It looks like I have 2 more. And then I am gonna do the flower that's on this side. And so it looks like I made it like it was kind of like falling out of the vase a little bit. So I'm actually gonna do the line first. That will help me figure out where the circle is gonna end up being. So we're going to just do our lines. I'm going to do a little oval. And then I am going to just do some longer petals that kind of remind me of a daisy. And then I have one more. And this one I thought might be cute if it had kind of like curly petals, like a carnation, like they're kind of fluffy. So you can just go around in circles until you think you've added enough of those little spiral lines. And then we'll make a little tiny stem right here too. Okay, the next thing, we've got flowers. So we're gonna look and see what our pot and our flowers look like before we add all these different details. So but we will add the little decoration on the pot. So I made a zigzag. Kind of reminds me of Charlie Brown's t-shirt. So it goes up and down. So the line goes down and then up and then down and then up and then down, up and down and up. Now, this is where you can get creative. If you would like, you could also draw, you know, some polka dots if you like. Maybe you want to decorate your vase a little bit differently. Maybe you want to add hearts to your vase. Okay, so you can draw any other patterns that you want on your vase. So they look kind of the same, but we still have to add all these details. Okay, so let's see. I thought I could do some patterns. I'm going to add a spiral. So I'm going to start actually in the center. And I'm going to go all the way around. I'm using a colored pencil, but that is okay. So I'm going to add a spiral to that one. And then maybe in this one in the middle, I'm going to color the center in. I'm going to try to make them all a little bit different. And then what did I add? Oh, this one I just colored in the whole center. So we'll color this one in. This one on the left, I made a bigger circle in the middle. And they added a few little circles. So you can add more than I added. I'm going to add a few more than I put in my picture originally. So let's get a bunch of them, a bunch of little circles. I'm going to darken my circles. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the big one empty. And then I did go back through and I colored my stems in so that way you can see them. So I'm just going to darken my stems. Now, of course, if you have colored, you know, pencils or markers, you can always color your picture. Through, make this a little darker. Okay, and then I left the zigzag blank, but you know what? I feel like I might want to color that in too. So I'm going to color the zigzag. I'm going to leave the polka dots like they are. Color this. Okay, we'll go through all of it. There's a lot to color. Okay, I'm going to add a couple polka dots down here just to fill it in. Okay, so that is it for our sunflower picture. And of course, as always, we need to sign our art, right? People got to know who made their artwork. So let's look and just make sure we've got our flowers. We did patterns on our vase. And then we have a really big vase sitting on a table.